Such chemicals such as TCE and PCE are undetectable by usual taste and smell. So when we left active duty for Houston, Texas in 1983, I was completely unaware that we had been systematically, unethically, and heartlessly poisoned during 3 years of living at Camp Lejeune. I began a private practice of OB-GYN in Houston, Texas. Although I felt well, I began to show subtle lab abnormalities as early as 1993 and 1994. Definitely by 1997, these lab tests showed a marked shift in my complete blood count with an elevation of the lymphocyte fraction. To make a long story short, from 10 to 15 years removed from living at Camp Lejeune, I had developed a slowly progressive and untreatable non-Hodgkin's lymphoma called cutaneous T-cell lymphoma. My only treatment option would eventually be a bone marrow transplant when the disease reached such a point that my resistance to infection would be so low I could no longer see patients.
I am appearing here today as one spokesperson for the hundreds of thousands of Marines, sailors, their families, and the loyal civilian employees who were unknowingly exposed to horrendous levels of toxins through their drinking water at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Camp Lejeune is quite possibly one of, if not the worst, water contamination incidents in history. I can confidently make this claim based on the potential numbers of people who were exposed and the documented levels of contaminants that were present in the finished drinking water at this base. Ironically, most of these people still do not have any idea that they were exposed to these contaminants at Camp Lejeune. They have not been notified, and the United States Marine Corps has to date refused to institute any type of legitimate notification plan or policy. I can assure you that there are many more individuals and families who are now literally spread out all over this country, if not this world, that are wondering, what happened to me? What happened to my family member? These people deserve an answer. It is time for the United States Marine Corps to live up to our motto, which is Semper Fidelis, which is Latin for always faithful.